Alright, so welcome to another Bedwars solo game. This is my first commentary, so I'm pretty nervous. It's actually not a live commentary because I've tried doing a live commentary before this. It did not work out. I was really stressed all the time and I couldn't play while I was really stressed. So yeah, here's an overlay I guess. And here I noticed that, there is a red guy bridging up really high. And I thought that, there was definitely going to be a threat because he might just bridge up through the hot air balloon and come to my base and kill me. But then he just fell off in the void by himself. I don't know why he did that. And here he actually does the same thing, just jumps off. This man seems quite suicidal. Couldn't manage to break the bait in time. He managed to respawn once again on me, but I managed to, take him down without a problem. He seems pretty new to the game, doesn't really know what's doing I guess. Can't really fault him on that. But anyway, I store my valuables, including my TNT, because actually gold is a pain in the ass to try and obtain at the start of the game. Late game is fine though. So I get this done, I start bridging to mid. And actually, yeah, I start getting these emeralds. I like to get a little bit of emeralds at the start of the game to compensate for the damage that I take. Because I play quite aggressively, I like to rush teams a lot, so I do take a lot of damage, and it is nice to have a little bit of armor to counter that damage. Anyways, today I want to talk about recording, because actually, as you know, I've been recording some videos here and there, about Skywars, TNT Tag, Bedwars. And especially for Bedwars, I realized that it's really not easy to get a good footage. Because for those of you who are new, there are a few certain playstyles in Bedwars that are very annoying, very toxic, and it's very widely used. There are some things, there's some players that can do that drags the game for way longer than it should, and it's not exciting to watch or to play with at all. So I usually delete those footages so you don't really see them. What you see are generally some of the cleaner, more clear-cut games. So let's just talk about one game that I came across like a few games back. So there was this guy who always just play suicide plays. Now basically suicide plays are a type of playstyle in which the guy would just leap at you into the void. That's hence the name suicide play. He will die, but at the same time he will definitely take you down with him, because he will jump to the side of the bridge, right? And then he will just hit you off the bridge, because he will do sideways knockback since he's to the side of you, obviously. And this playstyle is really overpowered because it's actually impossible to counter. The thing about this playstyle is that obviously, since you can't actually stop him from moving to the side, you can't stop him from doing that. So there's very little you can do, and once he hits you, you are definitely gonna die because the void is everywhere. And the void kills you no matter how much gear you have. So nothing you can do about it. Anyway, I take down this white guy, not much of a problem, and I buy sharpness over here. And back to what I was saying, there was also another game in which there was this guy who would... Okay, this type of playstyle is probably, in my opinion, the worst and most annoying type of playstyle. Because whenever I would come into eye contact with this guy, he would just start bridging off into the sky. And once in the sky, there's nothing I can do about it because he's so high up. So I was forced to bridge up to him and knock him down. And that is fine and all, a few times, but when you keep doing the same thing repeatedly, especially, okay, the thing is, bridging up takes quite a bit of time, especially when you're trying to bridge to world limit. So we were going at it for a good 10 minutes, and by the time I just really wasn't in the mood anymore, so I just stopped recording over there, and I did manage to beat him, no problem. Yeah, but it was not going to be fun to watch, I can tell you that. I kept dying, he kept dying. They did the same old thing, just bridging up in a straight line towards the sky for 10 minutes. You know, I mean, bridging up in a straight line is not the most exciting content that I can think of. So I break this yellow guy's bait. He tries to stop me, but too late. Tries to place a block, but then I couldn't because of lag or whatever. Managed to take him down with about half health, so that was definitely okay, but definitely not the best performance I could have done. And I chased after this blue guy. I noticed that this blue guy is actually really stacked. He had, you know, protection, diamond armor, and judging by how he's playing, he seemed pretty good at game by how he's playing his blocks. And so he fights me over here, and he gets an insane combo on me. Got me down to half a heart, as you can see, but I managed to come back with my monster combo, and I managed to kill him. It was a very clutch fight, very close fight. Probably the highlight of the game, I would say. Not much happened in this game, I would say. Anyway, I got a few emeralds. Headed back to base to chill for a bit because, you know, that really got me wounded. Bear in mind, he did have an iron sword, which is one tier higher than my sword, so he dealt a lot of damage one hit, like 2 hearts per hit or so. Couldn't, honestly, if he just landed one more hit on me, I would have died. And here I decided to play a bit dirty because I noticed that he was actually quite good at the game, so I decided to get some potions, you know, to balance things out. And actually, you know, based on his hits, I was actually quite suspicious. His hits seems quite sketchy, so I thought that he could have been cheating, so I got some potions to protect myself from him. And potions are really overpowered, so I was actually really guilty that I used such a means against him. Stabbed him while he was invisible. Continued to run past me though. And here I lost all my guild for him because I realized that he put out a knockback stick, as you saw. And I couldn't hold any respect for people who use knockback sticks because knockback sticks are really overpowered. Especially in a game like Bedwars or Skywars, where basically 90% of the map is the void. So if you had a knockback stick, any knockback weapon in general, you could toss people in the void like salad. And here he bought another knockback stick, so I just jumped over him because I knew that if I were to fight him on the bridge, I would lose without a doubt. Couldn't manage to break his bait there, and I jumped around him to confuse him because I didn't want to get hit off into the void in one hit. Managed to kill him though, and break his bait after I hit him off in the void. So that was basically the game. Very quick, no, very short game. But anyway, first commentary, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.